hello! Perfidious Bead here, back to sing a lament for the red-headedest of strangers, though at like 86 years old at this point I think he's mostly the gray-headedest of strangers, but I digress. In XCOM, War of the Chosen. You know, all the Advent troopers say that they could have had him any day. And it turns out, yep, they were right. They didn't let old Willie slip away this time. They instead murdered him brutally. The only things that are strange to the red-headed stranger these days are things most people normally take for granted, like metabolism, circulation, respiration, brain function. Totally strange to him at this point. But I guess that's what happens when your heroes have always been cowboys. You go out trying to boot the aliens off the planet with some cowboy diplomacy, and a muton slits your throat in the gutter. Technically, it was a stun lancer, but I think the muton did the bulk of the damage. But maybe that's why country songs always have a sad ending. Willie was doomed from the start. His ending was always going to be sad. That's how country songs work. They don't have happy endings. You know, you always wind up heartbroken drinking in a bar. Or maybe, you know, getting run over by a tractor or something like that. But we're gonna bid Willie the stranger so long. So long, Willie. I mean, I know you were hoping to last until 2025 so the Masters could hang you, but it looks like 2018 was your magic number. I'm gonna go for a walk now, Willie, so that nobody notices my blue eyes crying in the rain. Let's get back to work, shall we? I see, speaking of country song, John Bradford, he 24/7 lives a country song, or at least the drinking part. I mean, he probably never owned a pickup truck, and his mama probably never got run over by a train, but some things just, sometimes you get a little poetic license. Firefight a soldier to replace Willie Nelson? You know what? Don't mind if I do. We had a couple things slated on our docket that are maybe a little more important than that. We were going to go pick up a... You know, rather than grab that supply rate, I actually think I would rather hit the soldier. Let's finish off this supply drop, pick up some supplies. We'll swing up to the black market just to check it out. The month did tick over. It's possible they may have a little new inventory. Okay, Battlefield. Do we want to assign a new project? I suppose some experimental ammo wouldn't be completely useless. Spider suits and exosuits, etc., these are completely pointless for us. A frost bomb, in theory, might also be something we could at least maybe use. We'll never use a heavy weapon. We're unlikely to ever hurl grenades in any useful capacity. I don't suppose an experimental ammo would... Like, maybe one or two. And we should have Lily build us some blue screen rounds as well, so that we have something we can do to robots. We have a couple people who have the tactical rigging perk, which means they could take literally one item, I guess, into... Oh, did we not... Why do we not have a nano medkit? I guess we'll build one. But we do have enough troopers with tactical rigging that we might be able to take blue screen rounds into the game with us. And having, like, one or two varieties of special ammo for ultimately what I hope to be is, like, our sniper guy, that might be potentially useful for us. We have low income? Yeah, you're right. We kind of do. We only have 40. We really need to start branching out, but I'm spending all my time doing stuff that isn't expanding. We've only made contact with, like, one region. There's our supply drop. Okay. No, we don't want to fly back to Alien HQ. Alien wreckage. Let's go hit the black market very quickly. I'm really working the black market kind of hard. We've been pummeling them pretty good. We need weapon mods, and given our proclivity for killing enemies with explosives, this is really the only way we can get them. Anything we could liquidate. You know what? We could probably afford to scrap some of these alloys. Simply because we don't have a use for them, necessarily. The Illyrium crystals, I think, we'll hang on to. Purifiers. Do we have any busted... I mean, we should put some... That PCS conditioning mod might have saved Willie Nelson if we had actually put it on there. We should install that with someone. An advanced stock. We don't really need it, but you never know. It's one of the... I'd rather have it and not need it than need it and not have it. My Boy Scout coming down to me. Pete, were you a Boy Scout? No, it's just, you know, it's just a lie. I did watch the movie The Last Boy Scout, though, and I kind of feel like that has actually prepared me. Superior hair trigger. Superior expand... I want this. Superior expanded magazine, an absolute must-have. Superior hair trigger and laser sight, we have no real need for those. Superior speed, also absolute must-have. That does leave us a little low on intel, which is unfortunate. Superior agility, I don't care about. We're not going to rush anything. We literally can't buy a specialist because they're verboten in this campaign. Rush into research on a plasma rifle. I don't think it's that big of a deal. I mean, we want plasma weapons, but we'll get there in time. Probably we should do the supply raid. Alloys and crystals are interesting. I think we go hit this firefight, grab our bonus soldier, then we scoop the supply raid. We could use the cash. It'll be nice to have a new mission going in our covert operations center as well. Maybe we can pick up, like, some supply missions. Alright. So we get 16 bucks out of East Africa, and that's it, huh? Oh, yeah. Madeline Andre, sharpshooter. No, you're not a sharpshooter, though. You just think you're a sharpshooter, Madeline? You'd be like, oh, I'm gonna be a... She'll be like, no, you're actually a Reaper. We're gonna teach you the ways of stealth and indoctrinate you into our decided gameplay. That's how this is gonna work. You may still wind up ultimately using squad sight and sniping people from a long distance, but you ain't a sharpshooter, girl. So Miley Cyrus finished her covert op. Snoop Dogg and Dave Chappelle came back unscathed. And we can go kill Ball of Derp now.
We just heard from the resistance.
Yeah, I mean, that's fine.
They found a way into the chosen stronghold.
Hey, good for us.
We shouldn't pass up this opportunity to take the fight directly to the elders.
Well, Bradford, I don't want to call you an idiot, but watch me immediately pass up on that. We don't really need an engineer. A little intel would not hurt. Anything with the promotion, though. Any promotions? Reducing Avatar project progress, I like a great deal. 6 days, no promotions, though. That sucks. We need promotions. I want promotions, though. We need a Sergeant Plus. We have tons of Sergeant Pluses. Let's send... Is this a Cheech and Chong day? Am I feeling like... You know what? Let's send Seth Rogen and Charlize Theron. We haven't used these guys in a while. Or rather, we haven't sent them on a covert operation. We could just send Snoop and Dave Chappelle, though. You know what? Let's just send Snoop and Chappelle. We'll give Dave Chappelle an extra 5 willpower as well. That'll keep his combat fatigue down. Do I care if either of these guys... That's very unlikely that they're going to get captured. It's low chance. I think we'll run the risk. We really need to conserve our supplies. We're pretty low. You guys go handle that. And I'm not going to promote that soldier because they're fired, though. She doesn't know it yet, but we've got to... She's got to go through... I don't want to call it brainwashing. Let's call it a re-education protocol. Pete, isn't re-education protocol, especially when you phrase it with that particular inflection, isn't that just another way to say brainwash? Yes, it is, but it's the polite way to say it, and the way that doesn't get me put on trial at The Hague for war crimes. She's being re-educated. She's not being brainwashed. Alien machinery is cleared. We got some sweet bonus supplies there. I'm tempted to stick a laboratory. We could put a laboratory anywhere. Can we actually build a laboratory? I wouldn't mind getting more breakthroughs. You know what? Yes, it takes 3 power. We have a super abundance of power. George Harris is automatically assigned to building a laboratory. No, though. Daniel Hall, you can be assigned to building a laboratory. Mr. I'm a Beetle? Yeah, guess what? Back to shoveling, George Harrison. And you know what that's for? That's for putting an A in the word beetle. Oh, but we are a band, and it's... Yeah, you're real fucking clever, George Harrison. Hipster who was ahead of his time. That's what you were. Avatar project getting a little bump there. Yep. They're taking it up, and we're getting ready to put it down. We're not too worried about it. We do still have our safety valve, too. We can go hit the black site whenever we want. We don't need to move that fast, Bradford. Oh, yeah, it sure did, Bradford. Improved vector rifles. That's +1 damage. Surprisingly, +1 damage for all of our vector rifles is kind of a huge benefit for us. Mutant Autopsy is instant.
Officer Bradford has personally substantiated.
Is this the one that killed Willie Nelson, though? Because you know what, Dr. Tigan? If this is the man that put the red-headed stranger in a red-headed grave, for once, I'm okay with you doing
creature is
your thing.
abnormally warm to the touch for a corpse.
Can't help but notice that one's face down as well, Dr. Tigan. Are you going back door on the mutant? You know what? Fuck that guy. He deserves it. Go ahead. Specifically, fuck him in the ass. Assuming he has one. Whatever the alien equivalent thereof is. There's a no-no hole there for the alien. Go for it. Advanced grenade launcher, powered armor, plasma grenade. That gives us power armor. I don't care about either of those things, actually. Grenade launchers don't help us. Plasma grenades don't do anything for us. We're never going to equip one, and we're unlikely to ever throw one. Plasma rifle is inspired. Let's go ahead and knock that out. 13 days for plasma rifles. That's going to be even more damage for our vector rifles. Dr. Tigan, just be glad I let you cornhole the muton, and let's just leave it at that. Pete, he was playing a game about tossing bags into a hole. Yes, that's what Dr. Tigan was doing. He rigged the muton up, Weekend at Bernie style, and he and the dead muton played a game of cornhole. Dr. Tigan won 20 bucks. Okay, so we have a supply raid. I don't really see any particular reason to just not hit it. We have the Lost on a supply raid. Weird, but you know what? Potentially helpful for us. Let's do it.
Setting course for the South African.
If we're concealed and there are Lost everywhere, and there are also Advent troopers on the mission, we can make the Lost kill Advent for us. The Lost have so far been among our staunchest allies.
Be aware. We're detecting Lost activity in this area. Our forces will need to be especially vigilant.
Yeah, you should be aware that I'm not really that worried about it there, Dr. T. Miley Cyrus, Rihanna, both of you guys are going. Keanu Reeves is tired, which is fine. Matthew McConaughey. Wiffle Ball, who is your running mate? Let's get Lieutenant Wiffle Ball in here, and... where's Woody? Woody Hemp Pants Harrelson. Alright, this is seeming like a pretty strong team. We got 2 open slots. What about a little Cheech and Chong? We could get... yeah, let's do a little Cheech and Chong here. Tommy Shadow Chong. At some point, I really got to remember to reassign everybody's nicknames. I keep forgetting, like... Cheech Final Marin and Tommy Shadow Chong. It's just, I gotta do better, Pete. You gotta do better. So make weapons available, make utility items available, weapons available. We don't have any armor. That's one button I don't have to click. Loadout. We want you to have the expanded magazine. Actually, don't we have one that has an advanced expanded magazine and a repeater? Because that's the one we want you to have. Is that Rihanna's gun? Nope. Did we send that gun on a covert operation, though? We probably sent that gun on a covert op. What gun have you got? The lime green just has an auto loader. Well, alright, that's fine. Let's do a little weapon upgrade here. Auto loader isn't terrible. Let's throw the superior expanded magazine on it. And then we're also going to take that away from you. Cheech, I'm sorry, buddy. I didn't mean to get your hopes up. I got y'all excited. It was like, ooh, look at me. I got a new fancy, schmancy vector rifle here. And then I was like, nah, you don't. Also, why is that still lime green? I mean, I changed it. Expanded magazine on. Just take a regular one. You're still holding the lime green rifle, though. There we go. There's the lime green. Wow, the expanded magazine actually looks pretty cool. This mission is rated as very difficult, but the Lost are our allies. You guys are forgetting. The Lost they're like our bestest friends. We love those guys. They help us out, to take care of us. When times are tough, the Lost are there to beat up the Chosen for us. Alright, Rihanna, let's get rid of this nano med kit. We could try some AP rounds, which would be interesting, but Skulljack also... is there anything we need to Skulljack on the mission? That's really the question. The answer is no. Let's take blue screen rounds for Rihanna as opposed to the med kit. I know typically I take the med kit in case somebody gets set on fire or poisoned or, heaven forbid, needs to be revived. But in this case, I built the blue screen rounds. I want to try them out. I got a little jingle in my jeans and it's burning a hole in my pocket. Gotta go.
deployed.
Give me 10 bucks, I'm gonna spend the 10 bucks. Give me blue screen rounds, I'm gonna use the blue screen rounds. I have no self-control. That's the long and the short of it. I have all of the impulse control of a toddler in a bulk candy shop. That I'm basically just wandering around, jamming my sticky, greasy hands into all the various and sundry candy bins, and then just cramming my mouth full of whatever I yank out. Probably mostly Coke bottles, because I love Coke bottles. Coke bottles are the best thing they sell in bulk candy shops, though, right? Like, you go into, like, a Mr. Bulky's or one of those other specialty candy shops where their bid is we sell stuff by, like, the pound or the bag or the gallon or the garbage barrel. Coke barrels are the best thing. Coke bottles, the little gummy Coke bottle, Coke flavored. Just like, you could give me an actual garbage barrel full of those and I would eat them. Love those things. Serving size on Coke bottles, 1 garbage barrel.
Advent forces are in the process of airlifting a number of supply crates out of this.
So our problem with this mission is, I think every time we tag a supply crate, we get unconcealed, which is not ideal.
Firebrand will handle the rest.
Rihanna, I believe you are our scout. You are not our scout. You have... Oh, no, Rihanna is our scout. She has target definition. That's exactly what we want.
I go where I am needed.
Well, you go where you're told specifically, but that's fine. Let's have you dash up here. We're just going to occupy this building. We got to get through here without getting concealed in this door being a real jerk about things. Alternatively, we could come around this way and maybe whack this Advent patrol with 1 deft execution. Yeah, let's do that. Cheech and Chong, this is a you guys' job. You two got this. This is a job for Cheech and the Chong. You guys get over here and handle these bros.
I can cover it.
Wiffle ball / freedom pole. Let's just put you behind this potted plant. Because in many scenes, your acting ability could have you being mistaken for a potted plant. Let's not kid ourselves. Actually, you know, some of the scenes Kristen Stewart's been in, if you just replaced her with a potted plant, I actually think you'd have a better product. A couple of those scenes in Twilight, if you just... I would love to see a fan edit of that, where there are scenes in Twilight where somebody just edits out Kristen Stewart and has her dialogue be delivered by an actual potted plant. It would be a lot of Photoshop work. It'd be, you know, I mean, it'd be a bit of a tough road to hoe, but man, would it be funny. Just be like... Twilight, starring potted plant. It would have to be like a ficus or a rhododendron or something like that. So we got some lost over there. We don't care about the lost. In fact, the more lost that are around, the happier we are. So let's take a Claymore mine and drop that over here.
The trap is set.
And do we want to double up on this? There is a Spectre in the pile. Is our Claymore going to kill these guys? The Claymore kills... What do you got? 3. I really need to put numeric health totals back. The Claymore will not kill the Stun Lancer. It will not kill the Spectre. And it will not... It will kill the Advent Trooper. How much health have you got? 3, 6, 9. You know what? Just out of an abundance of caution, let's go ahead and double up on it. I don't want these guys coming over here and stepping on us. Let's double them up. We can get the chain reaction explosion if we just throw these in different tiles. Cheech and Chong are going to make this pod go bye-bye, or rather... You know what? Let's give this one to Woody Hemp Pants Harrelson. Hey, Woods, you want to come over here and maybe...
There is nowhere inside. There's an alien patrol nearby.
Okay. I mean, it's just a Purifier and a couple of his bros, and these guys are about to die in a fiery conflagration. There you go. Destroyed some loot, but we did insta-gib a pod, which is pretty sweet.
My life is in your hands.
The question is now, do the aliens start tagging devices and picking up supply raids as long as we stay concealed? Or if we stay concealed, do they never begin tagging those? What's that? Just some manner of lost. Wiffle ball. You wanna whiff your way or whiffle your way over here? See about maybe throwing a Claymore at that pod. Between our Claymore and a little bit of Silent Killer,
No time to spare.
we shouldn't... Oh, that was...
Target is marked.
We should have fine. This pod should be easily eliminated. Now, don't go into... You guys, why are you going in the building? Well, you guys are going to activate each other. Here's an idea. Could you guys clump up? Like, just get both of you get into a wad. One pod step on the other pod. You guys be together so that we can conveniently claymore you all at once. Now we're gonna spread out and make it... Alright, thanks for making my job difficult, I suppose. Well... This is a bit of an interesting scenario, because while we could kill the Lost... Does that hit that purifier? Nope. While we could kill the Lost, what we could also do is just fall back and see if we could get the Lost to do a little bit of our dirty work for us. While we try and occupy a little bit better defensive position. I don't want to accidentally get caught in a flamethrower. And the other thing I don't want is to accidentally get stepped on, because that's what killed Willie Nelson. We kind of learned our lesson on this one. You know what we can do as well? Which one of you has the most health? Don't sting a Lost. That's the stupidest thing of all time. If we sting that heavy Lancer, we might be able to make the Lost kill him for us. Alternatively, we could sting this advanced purifier. Yeah, you know what? Sting this guy. We don't have a great chance to hit, but I trust Miley Cyrus. That's why I trust her.
It's that damn armor.
Well, it's that damn armor, but... Kristen Wiffleball Stewart, you can almost certainly kill that guy. Rihanna? Actually, can you kill him? Rihanna, you have Silent Killer. You do. Shoot that man in the brain. Great shot, by the way. You can't see me. I'm a ghost. I would love to have another 1 or 2 guys with Sting, but let's set ourselves up. Again, the only thing I'm curious about here, or the only thing I really want to do, is don't get stepped on.
I will reposition.
Every time somebody gets stepped on, that's when things go catastrophically wrong. I do not need to kill Lost with somebody who does not have Silent Killer. A Silent Killer could also pick off about as many Lost as they can see in a turn, or rather as many Lost as they have bullets for. This guy should not step on us because he's surrounded by enemies.
I am on watch.
This guy's gonna take out some Lost Force. He's gonna get his little headshot maneuver thing. Can he go 3 for 3? He scores the plush banana. I think he may have to reload. Nope, he's still shooting. Oh, he finally came up empty. Well, get stabbed. Pretty good damage. Hey, could you, Mr. Lost Brute, could you punch that Stun Lancer for us? That'd be real nice if you could punch that dude and soften him up a little. More Lost coming over. Punch this dude in the brain. There you go. Thank you for softening him up. That makes our job all the easier. The advanced trooper we cannot kill in one shot. The heavy Lancer, Rihanna, does not necessarily kill. There's no guarantee she can put him in the ground. So our best bet then is probably to go ahead and explode him with a grenade. I mean, I really don't want to use grenades unless I have to, but I also don't want to be revealed. We pick off the Lost Brute. You know what? This is something I had not considered. If we do ambush kills on the Lost with all of these guys...
Moving as ordered.
Is that gonna get... Do we get an action point every time we do that? Because if we do, that would be pretty goddamn amazing. Okay, Stu, you are not... You are a silent killer, actually. Go ahead and take this shot. Alright, Kristen Stewart may have been revealed. Yeah. 100% revealed. Great job, K-Stu. But that's okay. We have pulled up the console command, which is not what we wanted to do. Rihanna, we got an advanced trooper back there. We can silent killer that man. Woody, you are also a silent killer. Cheech, why the hell have we not been having you? Cheech is great at his job. Why have we not had Cheech up here in the forefront of the... Oh, okay, well, first off, kill that man. Does Cheech get a... I want to see if he gets a skill point for that. He did not get a skill point for that. I guess we only get it the first time on each mission. 69% chance to hit is not very good. And Silent Killer does us no good there because that's not going to murder him. Take the shot, Cheech. Do you really think Cheech was going to miss his chance at a 69? So, Miley, we don't want you revealed. Tommy Chong, you're already revealed. So, go ahead and take this shot, and then we can have one of our Silent Killers finish him off. Alternatively, go ahead and miss like a 94% chance to hit. Reveal yourself, and yeah, let's just go maximally shitty. Well, we may as well do this crate. Because we're revealed, so the timer's going to start now.
Firebrand is en route to make the pickup.
Rihanna and Woody are both Silent Killers. We have no other enemies on the map. Do we have a flank shot on that guy from this tile? It says that we do.
I am at your service.
It also said Tommy Chong had a 94% chance at the guy, too, and we all saw how that fucking worked out, didn't we? Mental note, Woody Harrelson died in The Wool Killer. The man is to be trusted under any circumstance. Also, we're wasting all of our good rolls.
I loaded these cartridges myself.
They're always real proud when they load their own weapon. We're also wasting all of our good rolls on things we don't want to roll high on.
I see everything.
So the loss should be coming for us. Oh, it's Ball of Dirt. Well, once again, it looks like the Lost are going to be doing our work for us.
You will never see it.
I just can't get over the amount of head trauma that Ball of Dirt has suffered, though.
The Elder's assassin, and she's moving into the AO. Advent has already marked a couple of crates for...
So we have a couple revealed troopers here. What we should try and do is have anybody who is not currently concealed get to one of those crates,
No place for you to go now.
loot it, and then conceal themselves. We're going to have to play this a little carefully. That Lost Brood cannot move and attack.
On deck for recovery. Keep marking those crates, Menace 1-5.
Alright, so Tommy, god damn it, Chong, you couldn't get there. I needed you to be able to get there in one move, bro. You know what? We can still make this work, actually. So we send Tommy Chong over, he snags this crate. Bam. Supplies are marked. Who's our other revealed trooper? Kristen Wiffleball Stewart. We can do this with Kristen Wiffleball Stewart. The Freedom Pole.
I must move quickly.
Get over here, Freedom Pole. Tag this crate. Then, Woody Hint Pants Harrelson, you're going to give Kristen Wiffleball Stewart a bonus action. Apparently, Woody Harrelson has gone full method actor, and he's training for a role in which he plays a deaf man. And so he's practicing his sign language. You wouldn't expect Woody Harrelson to be method, but the guy takes it to the next level. What are our odds of killing that dude? He has 7 health. Unless we critical him, he is not going to die. Do we have a revealed trooper with an action? Not that we could conceal. No, this is not the smart play, Pete. Stick with the original plan, which is give him a bonus action. Then Tommy Chong conceals himself. And we come over here and stand next to this other one. We're not going to mark it because that will reveal us again, and we would not wish to be again revealed. Kristen Stewart, you can then come hide behind this box. Our team is fully cloaked up. Rihanna has ammo. Cheech, we're going to have you reload. I kind of want to... actually want to have our team move back a little bit. Tommy Chong, I'm not too worried about you. Rihanna, you can just be on Overwatch. Overwatch is effectively just a way for us to kill our turn. Let's see what Ball of Derp is up to. Where you at, Ball of Derp? Activating some Lost, huh? Well, they're going to reveal you and then probably punch you to death. Ball of derp is revealed.
The elders grant me their vision, and with it, I am everywhere.
Yeah, but I'm taking your stuff. You can all talk about how you're everywhere you want to be, MasterCard style, all day. It's not going to help your cause any.
Volk says I am to obey.
We're going to have Tommy Chong come over here and roll up this garage door. Please tell me I can explode that truck, though. No, no, no. No, no, no. No, no, no. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna
So easily set aflame.
go ahead and do that. That was Hollywood beautiful. Michael Bay himself could not have come up with a better explosion. Well, I mean, he probably could, because he would have filled a bunch of garbage bags with gasoline and stuck them inside of a car, and then had Bruce Willis probably shoot it. But, you know, I don't have the Bruce Willis, but, you know, just because he's Cheech Marin doesn't mean he's not without merit.
Watch my back.
What, Cheech Marin can't be an action star? Didn't you ever see an episode of Nash Bridges?
My life is in your hands.
I really just want to try and get most of the team together in one
I'm at your service.
relatively dense space, so that when Ball of Derp comes up, we're ready to act.
They're moving as quickly
I
as they
may
can
let
to get those
Advent
crates.
take those crates. It depends on what Ball of Derp is doing and where she's at. Vanishing Wind. Mostly I'm not too concerned about it because we don't really need the supplies. If we could silent killer our way all... Like if we can... Why is this activating? Because we're jumping through a window like an asshole. Woody, come around the corner
Where
here.
I am needed. I have sight beyond vision.
You also have something you can remote start. Tell me it's the truck Ball of Derp is standing next to. It is the truck Ball of Derp is standing next to, but it's not going to be helpful.
Moving as ordered.
I don't know how close we have to get to Ball of... I'm letting these two crates go. I'm going to willingly sacrifice these two crates for the opportunity to get to drop on the Ball of Derp. These Lost don't appear to be patrolling either. Tommy Chong, let's bring you up
I
here.
go where you tell me.
Oh, there she is. Hello, Ball of Derp. We're going to reload.
Reloading.
Where's Miley Cyrus? Miley, I want you to come... I was going to say put you over here, but if that thing goes away and you're standing beside it, it'll take away your cover. I don't much care for that. I want you to come right here.
I go where you tell me.
I want to see if we can get an action point from Miley by having her eradicate some of these garbage Lost. See if we can get a... I keep saying action points when what I mean is an ability point. Do we get an ability point for an ambush kill? We do not. Well, I mean, we still get EXP, and we're killing Lost. Ball of Derp's gonna die next turn. P, you say that with the pretty... You sound pretty confident about the whole Ball of Derp's gonna die next turn. That's because Ball of Derp's gonna die next turn. I'm not just pretty confident. I'm totally confident that we're gonna kill her. If nothing else, we can just have Miley banish her, and it will probably murder her. That one's for you, Ball of Derp. I brought you a new friend. Wiffle ball. Just bring you up next to... This vehicle has already exploded and therefore cannot explode again, so it's totally safe.
My watch begins.
Overwatch. Rihanna, we don't really want you taking cover behind that thing in case it goes away. Let's move you up here.
It's not too far. You will never hide from me.
Cheech.
I am at your service.
Miley's gonna reload.
I must reload.
I am on watch.
So we're gonna drop 2 crates, and then the rest of it's just gonna be, we're gonna put 1 Reaper next to every crate, tag them all simultaneously, and leave. Once Ball of Derp is dead, of course.
Advent just airlifted out their first crate. We're gonna have to move fast if we want to get the rest.
Nice to see that Bradford subscribes to the binary school of counting and that two things can actually be a maximum of one thing, because Bradford can only count to one. Twos are a myth. A lost swarm is nearby. So, Rihanna, we actually want Miley Cyrus in the tile you're in right now. So we're going to bring you around over here, and we're going to have you go ahead and probably drop a claymore on Ball of Dirt.
A delicate placement.
Not that delicate. I really feel sorry for Ball of Dirt. Like, she's having a very, very long series of very bad days, like, simultaneously. She's having the worst string of bad days that anybody's had in a while.
The life is in your hands.
Woody's got some boys over here. Ah, it's just a bunch of lost. We don't care. Woody, I would like you to throw a claymore over here.
A delicate placement.
I'm gonna get a little cascade action out of these two. And you know what? Let's, just for caution's sake, what do you say we triple up on this? Cheech? Actually, we kind of want,
As you order, Commander.
I'd really rather have somebody else throw a clue. Tommy Chong, can you get a claymore out in some place? Your claymore is used, though. Okay. What can you remote start? That truck, but it's not useful. Alright, Tommy Chong can't really help us in this scenario. Well, Tommy Chong could be our trigger man. With the ball, you still have a claymore, right? We're putting Wiffle Ball dangerously close to a place she doesn't necessarily want to be, but we're going to have Miley Cyrus for backup, so...
I'll leave this here.
This is how you know Ball of Dirt, by the way, has dramatic brain injury. This is how you know. Because 3 claymores just appeared on the ground around her feet. She didn't even notice. It was like, friendly fire. So what? Is it going to blow up a crate? You know what? Blows up a crate, it blows up a crate. DNL, Ball of Dirt.
Choice. We should try to avoid damaging the crates if we want to bring home anything useful.
We're okay, John. We're going to get the other 6. So, all things considered, I think we're in okay shape.
I might ever fall in battle. Now, it appears you have bested me once again.
Excellent work, Commander. We may not have put them down for good, but at the very least, we've held off the Chosen for another day.
I mean, I just kind of feel bad for Ball of Dirt now. Like, it's not even fun anymore.
Moving out.
I feel like I'm kicking an infant or a toddler or something. It's just like, you know, there's no challenge. She's over there walking around, and I just come by and just walk up to her with the casual swagger, put a gun in her mouth, and blow her brains out. So we're going to set up and tag all the rest. Our goal is to try and tag all the rest of these crates in a single turn. So, who can get to what crates? Rihanna, is there a crate you need to get to? So, Rihanna can get to this crate. Well, actually, Woody can get to that crate. Miley, wasn't there a crate back here? Did we already tag that crate? I guess we already tagged that crate. The crates in the warehouse got picked up.
I am on the move.
There are 6 crates left. Where are they? Now, don't go reveal yourself, though, Miley. That's a bad idea. Come here. Come stand over here. That's fine.
As you order, Commander.
So Tommy Chong's going to grab that one. Rihanna, where's the other crate, though? C2-3. Woody, he's got this one.
Folks says I am to obey.
Cheech has got that one.
Nothing to spare.
Kristen Stewart. Or Wiffle Ball? Wiffle Ball's got it. Oh, she has to activate bad. Now do that then.
My life is in your hands.
The Freedom Pole. And now we're going to have Rihanna kill some Lost. Not that one, though. You can only see the one Lost.
I go where I am needed.
Which of these lost are killable, Rihanna? Can you kill any of them in one shot? You can't kill any of them in one shot. You do have a sting, so I guess you could soften one up for us. Soften up this man.
I reach out from the darkness.
Rihanna reached out from the darkness. She does that. Wiffle ball, then. Go ahead and take that shot. And the rest of our turn should just be tag a crate, get revealed, tag a crate, get revealed, tag a crate, get revealed. Yep. Alright. Tag a crate. Get revealed. Tag a crate. Get revealed.
Now we fight in the open.
These guys are going to spot us. It's okay. We still have shots. And that man I don't think can move and attack. We can't kill him, but softening him up would not be a terrible idea. It does leave us out of ammo. You know what? Worth it. Because then Woody Harrelson may be able to get the triple-double here. So Woody marks his supplies. He's revealed. Woody kills this man for sure. Then he's going to go 1, 2 more. That's a pretty brutal thing to say, Woody. Remember, they're not victims?
I need more ammo.
I think Woody's taking his role in True Detective a little bit too far. He's like, the world needs bad men, and I'm a bad man. The world doesn't need bad men that badly. Cheech, you're next to a crate. Go ahead and tag it.
We have known to them.
Tommy Chong. I mean, you already tagged your crate, so let's have you come. If we bring you over here, you're just going to draw that guy into Rihanna. Now that you're revealed. He can't move and attack because he's a brute. So let's just give him the old headshot here. That's quite a few lost. Like, so much that it actually made my graphic card chug a little bit. And some of our boys are straight up surrounded. That's Team Reaper right there. We just did Berlin during the Blitz-style airdrop. All of these guys have a lot of health. What can we make work for us? So as far as explodables go, then, like, that takes care of most of our lost problems by itself. So we have Woody come over here.
My life is in your hands.
Shoot this man in the brain. Oh. Yep. Shoot that man in the brain.
Tell your gods I'm coming.
And then we really need Kristen Stewart to get the hell out of Dodge. Oh, Tommy Chong is faced off against this one lone man. Where are these other 3 crates? No, everybody really wants to shoot that thing. Take this shot. It does way more damage, guys, if instead of just raw shooting it, we actually hit it with the remote start. But before we do that, we'd kind of like Kristen Stewart to get the fuck out of the road, though. This is a real, Chris Ludacris kind of situation, and that is move, bitch, get out the way.
Loading fresh ammo.
She got out the way. And then Woody Harrelson, why don't you go ahead and... Yeah, that's the ticket right there.
Enjoy the show.
See you in hell. Rack 4 for Woody. And then Cheech, you have 2 bullets, so hit this dasher. And then probably hit this dasher.
I need more ammunition. I'm out of ammo.
Then we're going to have you move. And Russian Cheech is going to reload. In the meantime, that leaves us Tommy Chong, who is revealed, who has also no targets. Tommy, you go ahead and reload. We got Rihanna. She can't sting. She's not revealed, but
in position.
Come over here. Open this door. Miley? Miley still has her charge of conceal if we need it. So you know what, Miley? Go ahead and take this shot. It won't get a kill, but you're setting it up for Rihanna. 5 damage from Miley, and then Rihanna should be able to finish it off. I love the fact that we can reliably roll high on the one thing we don't want to roll high on. Every single time, be like, well, we don't want to roll above a 50, and we're rolling straight 99s.
I'm reloading.
Critically succeeding at the worst opportunity. Okay, so we got a supply crate over here. Supply crate there. We can get both of those. And there's almost not enough lost on the map for it to matter. We already bagged that one. Is there a limit to the number of supply crates we can lift out in a single turn? Because there seems to be. Like, it only let us get 3. We should have 2 crates. Where's that other one? It's on the roof. Can anybody even get to it? I don't think we even have anybody who can get there. Well, we're going to drop that one because no one can reach it. Nope, we're not going to make it. Is this vehicle on fire? Yeah, Woody, you should probably get away from that. Call me crazy. Let's go ahead and have you move, sir. Kill a Lost on your way out. If you would, that'd help us out a lot. Is any of these a dasher? Regular Lost, regular Lost, regular Lost, no dashers. Murder that man, then. Nice promotion for Woody. We could have had Woody cloak up if we wanted to, but it seems like overkill. Cheech, how come you can't? You just can't reach it. Alright then. Well, if you can't reach it, Cheech, you can't reach it. Come over and grab the one we can reach, and I guess we're going to have to settle for like 8 out of... Well, 8 out of 11? That's pretty good. I mean, 2 out of 3 ain't bad. 8 out of 11 is very slightly better than 2 out of 3. Let's see if Miley can crack off a headshot, kill this man. And since Miley's revealed... You know what? Let's see if we get the freebie. She might be able to kill that man in one sting. She did it, Miley Cyrus.
Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
That is the first time we have ever defeated one of these supply raids by killing everything on the map, including I just feel bad for Ball of Derp now. A lost mission with a flawless 39 out of 30. We gotta immortalize this bad boy. Justice delivered. It's time to take Earth back. You know what? What I'd really like to do is just take this shot and Photoshop in a potted plant, though. Should do... We gotta fix this. Is that how you spell ficus? You know what? I don't really care. There we go. We fixed it. This image was broken, but thanks to the courteous people at Perfidious Pete Incorporated, it has now been repaired. You're welcome, Internet.
Even now.
I seriously want to see that fan edit, though, of Twilight with Kristen Stewart photoshopped out and a potted plant replacing her. I think it would be a better film. I legitimately think it would be a better film, because while the potted plant would not really be able to emote very well, it's still got to be better at it than Kristen Stewart. Like, the potted plant at least will always look the same. It won't emote badly, it just won't emote. Kristen Stewart, when she does emote, usually hits the wrong emotion.
Well, temporarily.
So Woody Hemp Pants Harrelson picking up a much-deserved promotion. Woods, let's see what you got. Sting is, like, super awesome. You also unlock Tactical Rigging as your special ability, and we really like that, but you are one of our potential squad sight guys. You know, with the standard combat intelligence, call me crazy, but I don't think Woody's ever going to be great as a squad sniper. Also, he's one of our scouts. Woody has target definition. So yeah, Woody, you are not a squad sight guy. We're going to give you Sting. And then I think we give you tactical rigging, because you're going to be a Pete, you're paying a little XCOM ability points for that. Yeah, but we picked up a couple extra ones on that because we just did Murder Ball of Derp. And Tommy Shadow Chong. I really like Shredder. Tommy has above average combat intelligence. I mean, you're going to be a silent killer for sure. Shredder is super good. You are not a target definer. Your combat intel... Oh, that's Deadeye, so you're never going to be a sniper. Blood Trail is also pretty good, but you know what? Would I rather have Blood Trail or would I rather have Shredder? Or Needle, because Needle is also pretty good. Needle lets us ignore some armor. You know what? Give me Shredder. I would really rather have you be able to sting somebody, shred that armor off of them, stay in shadow, and then have somebody else finish them off with maybe a long shot or a silent killer shot. 180 supplies, 63 alloys, 32 crystals. Picked up a superior conditioning PCS, which, by the way, we got to install superior scope, though. Hells to the yeah. Hells to the yeah. We can do a lot. I'll get right on the Lost Autopsy, Dr. Pagan. Also, you're kind of mixing your kinks with the Lost Autopsy there, Dr. T, because now you've boiled it over. It used to be weird when it was alien necrophilia, but now it's like zombie necrophilia? Alien zombie necrophilia? I mean, how many fetishes can you pile on top of one fetish before it, like, just collapses under its own weight, Dr. Pagan? There's got to be a limit. We're ditching this autoloader, superior scope. This is now the perfect killer. This weapon is the perfect killer. We should give this weapon a name. We're just going to call it... What's a nice potted plant? You know what? We should just call it the potted plant. Except that name is too long, because every name is always one character too long in XCOM. Every single name is one... I want to name it Miracle Grow now, but that also won't fit. So you know what? We're just going to call it the perfect. Ultimate, penultimate, supreme, stellar. Let's just call it Destiny. It's fate. Kismet. You know what a better weapon name? Pete, you're just sitting here renaming a gun. We're just going to call it Kismet. That's a much better name. I like the lime green color, by the way. It just makes it stand out. Kismet is now equipped on Miley Cyrus. It's perfect. Personal combat sims, by the way. Somebody needs mobility, superior speed. Yeah, that's Miley Cyrus. Let's do a little trooper maintenance here. I mean, I know we're got a pretty long episode here, but it's been a while since we had a good long one. Rihanna, do we want to give you... You have target definition. We probably should have given Rihanna speed, make her a little better of a scout. But we do have advanced speed, and you know what? That's probably, all things considered, fast enough. We have some other PCSs. Who wants extra endurance? Who wants to be a little... You know, Keanu Reeves, actually, a little endurance would be pretty good on you. You have tactical rigging. So if somebody's going to be revealed and exposed, Keanu Reeves is actually, with tactical rigging, likely to be one of those troopers, because he'll be going over to deliver a med kit hit or taking a shot with maybe some blue screen rounds or possibly doing a little skull mining, things of that nature. And as such, since he might be revealed, let's give Keanu Reeves the extra hit points so that if he does have to work out in the open for a turn or two, he doesn't die. Bonus hit points, always good. Do we have an unstaffed engineer? We do. Oh, we have an engineer in a proving ground with no project to work on. What do we want to do with your time, though? I guess we could do another experimental ammo, although we only have so many Illyrium cores. I think we'll hold off there. Let's do 2. Armor-piercing rounds are actually pretty useful for us. Probably the most useful variety of experimental ammo we could have got. But I wouldn't also mind either a Dragonfire or Venom round to go with that. As long as we don't get Talon rounds out of that, I'll be pretty pleased. And I guess as we just got a huge influx of supplies, we'll start a little Frostbomb research as well. And then I think what we'll do is go wrap it up. If you enjoyed the episode, feel free to drop a like down in the comment section. The support really does mean a lot. If you'd like to see more potted plant replacement features, I mean, I feel like you could probably also Replace Paul Walker in any of the Fast and Furious films with a potted plant, and it would not significantly reduce the overall efficacy of the film. Like, I think, you know what? On the Fast and Furious thing, like with Twilight, the potted plant would make it slightly better. But the idea of a potted plant drag racing and doing famous car stunts, I actually think not only is that a little bit better, I think that makes the entire Fast and Furious franchise, if you replace Paul Walker with a potted plant, I think that makes the entire, every single movie, every installment in that series, not only better, but dramatically better. Because the plant can drive a car. It's like a talking dog or a talking horse. Horses don't normally talk, and Mr. Ed was on TV for like a billion years. A plant that drives a car? It's an idea that should exist. It's like BoJack Horseman, but with more explosions. Anyway, if you want to see more great potted plant ideas, you might consider subscribing as well. Post new episodes of XCOM every single day. Right now, I'm going to go get myself a nice rhododendron. Thanks very much for watching. I'll see you again soon.